Fans of it say it's never gone away, and it's probably like most forms of pop music, been around since the early 60s.
It's very close to reggae music, isn't it? A lot of people would recognise the word reggae, might not recognise the word ska.
Yeah, I suppose it's the forerunner of reggae in a way that rhythm and blues was the forerunner of rock and roll.
Right. This revival that we're told is happening at the moment, I mean, it's not big news really, is it? Because we've only just come through the other side of a revival, haven't we?
You mean the specials? Well, that was 6 or 7 years ago, which these days is a couple of generations, I suppose. So there are probably people 5 years younger than us, which is, let's face it, 2 generations. So it's brand new for them. So it kind of happens to forms of pop music.
Well, what you tell me, baby, what's wrong about your news?
I've often felt that even though it sort of comes and it goes, and it's one of those where people say, well, it's in now, it's the new trend, acid, ska, bust a blood vessel revival, do we really need that kind of thing? I've often felt it's the kind of music of the future in a funny sort of way, because when everything's kind of drumming around us, that's the kind of music you're going to find being played in dark, dangerous clubs, because it is so simple, it is so kind of energetic, and it is so attractive.
It's never been a revival, it's always been there, and it always will be. But it's great now at the moment because this is the nouveau ska revival, what they would call it, because what it actually means now is a non-political, non-violent way of ska, which is good.
We saw what happened with the press with Acid House. We know for a fact with the sort of people we're going to attract, especially a lot of skinheads, that we have got this certain image of violence, a certain amount of racism involved, and we're going to try our very best to ensure that doesn't happen within the ska movement and as it spreads to younger people.
It's basically rock and roll. It's actually been there from the start. In all shapes and forms, it's moved from ska into rocksteady, reggae, and it's coming back to ska again, yeah, which is great.
Sociologists would love to read all sorts of overtones into this ska music. Are there any as far as you're concerned?
From a ground level point of view, no, there aren't. I mean, they've read it into every other music cult that's ever come along. As far as I'm concerned, the most beautiful thing about ska music is it's dance-orientated. The bands play toe-tapping music, easy-going for people who like to have a good time without any persuasions of anything else. The whole point of it is entertainment. As far as I'm concerned, read what they like. As long as the revival carries on going and more and more young people get involved, I'm happy with that.
You always followed in what was best. You always knew what was coming next. You always thought that we were best.